It is a story about a middle-aged person named Patol Babu who got an interesting offer to act in a movie. It was Nishikanto Ghosh, a neighbor of Patol Babu, who brought an offer to act in a film. It was a role of a 50-ish, short, bald-headed man. Nishikanto recommended Patol Babu's name to his brother-in-law, Naresh Dutt. Naresh was in film production department. The offer of acting in a film was beyond the wildest dream of a 52-year-old non-entity like Patol Babu. Patol at one time had a real passion for stage and was always in demand in amateur theatricals. Patol had a job in a railway factory in Kachrapara, but he joined Hudson and Kimberley as a clerk in Calcutta in 1934. He opened a variety store and remained an insurance salesman for 10 years. Patol Babu tried every means of earning a livelihood without ever succeeding in improving his lot. And acting had become a thing of remote past for Patol now. Next day, Naresh Dutt arrived and asked Patol Babu to be present at Faraday House at 8:30 sharp for shooting. When Naresh Dutt prepared to leave, Patol Babu asked him about his part in the film. Patol was to play the role of an absent-minded, short-tempered pedestrian. Next morning, he reached Faraday House and saw a big crowd outside the building. He met Naresh Dutt and then stood in the shade of a pawn shop. He had never watched a film shooting before. Patol Babu heard someone shouting, "Silence! Taking!" and then, "Action!" He was the director, Bareen Malik. Patol asked Naresh Dutt if they would let him have his lines now. Dutt asked a young fellow, Shashanko, to write down his lines on a piece of paper. Shashanko wrote something carelessly on a piece of paper and gave it to Patol Babu. Patol found just a single word, "Oh," written on the paper. Patol felt that those people were befooling him and the whole thing was a gigantic hoax. Shashanko reminded Patol that a speaking part in a Bareen Malik film meant a lot. More than hundreds had appeared in the film who had nothing to say. Patol felt that film shooting was stuff and nonsense, and things were much better on stage. Then, a faint memory was stirred up in his mind, the memory of his guru, Parkashi. Parkashi used to say that no role is small, and an actor must not think below his dignity to accept it. An artist must make the most of his opportunity and should have no vanity in him. This motivated Patol Babu, and he began giving the exclamation "Oh" a different inflection each time. The same exclamation "Oh," when spoken in different ways, carried different meanings. There were so many kinds of "Oh." The short "Oh," the long "Oh," the shouted "Oh," and "Oh," whispered. Patol Babu suggested a rehearsal, but the director, Bareen Malik, could not war anymore. To make the scene more authentic, Patol Babu suggested Bareen Malik that he should have a newspaper in his hand. The director agreed. In the scene, the hero had banged against Patol Babu's forehead, who was playing the role of a pedestrian. Mixing 50 parts anguish, 25 parts surprise, and 25 parts of irritation, Patol Babu cried, "Oh!" A feeling of total satisfaction swept over him. Patol had done his job well. Everyone was really satisfied. Patol had put all his labor and imagination in one shot. It is true that he needed money, but what were 20 rupees when measured against the satisfaction of doing his job well? 10 minutes later, Naresh Dutt was searching Patol Babu near the pawn shop, but didn't find him there. Naresh Dutt was surprised. Patol Babu had gone without receiving the payment. "What a strange fellow," he said.